Hi, Paraton Weather Meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, June 7th. A very muggy morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region. Kind of the first real stretch of hot and humid weather we've had this season. It's hot today across the northern plains, and it looks like this very warm and humid weather pattern will continue into the middle part of the week, and then a cold frontal system will usher in some cooler air for the Mid-Atlantic region, the northeast U.S. later this week. In fact, temperatures could be back to below normal levels by the time we get to Friday and Saturday, with highs back down into the 70s in much of the Mid-Atlantic region. That's following probably temperatures near 90 degrees both today, tomorrow, and actually into Wednesday as well. There were some mid-level clouds around early this morning here in the Mid-Atlantic region, suggesting there's already some instability in the atmosphere. Indeed, there is a chance for afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms later today, and probably even a better shot on Tuesday. Any shower or storm that does form over the next 48, 72 hours can certainly result in some heavy rainfall, given the very high moisture content in this air mass, and also the fact that there's very little wind. Any storm or shower that forms will be likely a slow mover. Let's start off by looking at the 850 millibar temperature anomalies for given 5-day periods. This is based on last night's 0Z run of the ensemble run of the GFS. And yes, we are in quite a warm stretch of weather here in the Mid-Atlantic region, but it is certainly going to change back to even some below normal temperatures by later this week into the weekend, and even beyond that. We'll see that in a moment here. Here's the current 5-day period, the mean 850 millibar temperature anomaly. Again, the northern plains suffering through a heat wave, no doubt about it. There's relatively low soil moisture content across the northern plains right now, and that is kind of increasing to the heat that they're experiencing. And above normal temperatures have slid all the way down to the southeast, way down into the southeastern part of the nation. Again, high temperatures at or slightly above 90 degrees for the next few days in the D.C., Philadelphia, New York City corridor. Let's move forward, though. Again, these are given 5-day periods. We're now in days 4 to 8, which extend from June 10th to June 15th here. Again, this is the 850 millibar mean temperature anomaly. Notice the cooler than normal conditions across northern New England as we get a little bit farther into the month of June, and also, by the way, across California. Look what happens as we go forward here. By the time we get to days 8 to 12, that high pressure region kind of shifts to the western U.S., as does the hotter than normal conditions. Meanwhile, up across the northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, the eastern Great Lakes, New England, looks like a cooler than normal period. Again, it really begins later this week into the weekend, but this is now taking us June 14th all the way out to June 19th. By the time we get to the middle of the month, it kind of sticks around here. So certainly, if you do not like this very warm and humid weather we have right now in the northeastern quadrant of the nation, just hold on a few days. It gets back to normal, even below normal, as we push through the month of June, and then the hottest weather will take place across the western U.S. Now here's a look at the total precipitation expected over the next 5 days, from this morning, Monday morning, all the way to Saturday morning. And certainly what jumps out at you is significant rainfall extending from Texas, Arkansas region, all the way into the Mid-Atlantic region over the next 5 days. And again, this combination of two things that really can produce some heavy rainfall in the Mid-Atlantic region over the next few days. First of all, very light winds in the lower, middle, even the upper part of the atmosphere, dominated by high pressure region. In other words, any shower that forms or thunderstorm that forms will be a slow mover, just not aided by any winds in the upper part of the atmosphere. So slow mover, better chance of some heavy rainfall. And also very high moisture content. Dew points are going to be quite high, the highest we've seen so far this spring season, going into the summer season. So again, some heavy rain on the table here for this whole stretch of land from Texas, Arkansas, all the way to the Mid-Atlantic region over the next few days. Also some much needed precipitation up across the Dakotas. Again, they've been rather dry, which is contributing to the heat wave they're experiencing right now. Not surprisingly, the southwest U.S. stays dry throughout this next 5-day period. Is quite typical for this time of year. Well, let's take a look at the nationwide radar. This is from WSI's and telecast.com. And again, I mentioned some mid-level clouds early this morning, indicating some instability in the atmosphere already. And here we can see some showers. Nothing significant right now across the middle part of Pennsylvania. And there certainly can be shower or thunderstorm later today into tonight, and really on a daily basis over the next several days. There's a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the Mid-Atlantic region, the northeast U.S. Highest chance will come during the afternoon and evening hours, and again, any shower or storm can produce some heavy rainfall. More significant rain right now across the Tennessee Valley here, extending really from the Great Lakes all the way down into the northern part of Florida, the western part of Georgia. Some significant precipitation again from Texas to Arkansas, and that was in that area that could see several inches of rain over the next 5 days or so. Still some blue showing up here, indicating some cold air up across the Pacific Northwest, southwestern part of Canada. Still some snow showing up in that part of North America. Well, let's walk through the operational run of the GFS from 6Z last night, and again a daily shot at showers and thunderstorms throughout much of the eastern half of the nation. Best chance comes during the PM hours, really the afternoon and evening, and again, given the light winds in much of the atmosphere and the high moisture content, any shower or storm that does form can produce some heavy rainfall. Here we go. A little bit of instability already early in the morning. Let's move forward here and look at all of a sudden by the afternoon, evening hours. This is the Monday evening forecast map. A lot of area covered by some precipitation, even some heavier stuff across the interior part of the Mid-Atlantic region. Certainly through the deep south, some heavier rainfall, including some strong thunderstorms as well. Kind of dies down in the overnight hours here by early tomorrow morning, but then kicks right back up again here by the late afternoon, evening. Quite a wide area, potentially experience some showers and thunderstorms, and again, potential heavy rain with any of those showers or storms. And we go into the day on Wednesday, and there'll be a little bit of a push of cooler air into New England with this high pressure system over the southeastern part of Canada. In other words, this frontal system will be dropping south from the northwest to the southeast during the day on Wednesday, giving it another chance of showers and thunderstorms again. The best chance during the PM hours, afternoon, evening timetable. And then you have this high pressure over the southeastern part of Canada right here by Thursday morning. And no doubt we get cooler in the I-95 corridor region, the Mid-Atlantic region by Thursday. Very warm and humid right through Wednesday, but cools down some on Thursday, and doesn't get rid of the chance for showers and thunderstorms. That frontal system tends to stall out. You can kind of see it here in the pressure pattern, the isobar pattern, right in this region right here. This is the frontal system cold front that comes through maybe Wednesday night in the Mid-Atlantic region, then stalls out during the day on Thursday, and that will allow a lot of moisture right up and along that frontal boundary zone, maybe some low pressure areas as well, and continuing the chance for showers and thunderstorms. So really every day through this entire week, chance of showers and thunderstorms in much of the eastern third of the nation. Here we are, and here's that frontal system by Friday morning, still stalled out just to the south of the D.C. metro region, the I-95 corridor region from D.C. to Philadelphia, up across southern Virginia, northwestern North Carolina, frontal boundary zone, and even cooler by the time we get to that Friday and Saturday time frame for the Mid-Atlantic region. Another low pressure area right along that stalled out frontal boundary zone, kind of enhancing the chance for showers and thunderstorms right into the upcoming weekend in the Mid-Atlantic region. Let's now move forward here just kind of rather quickly here. I want to just point out there's some signs of tropical activity maybe by the middle part of the month here. That watch the Gulf of Mexico. as we move forward into the middle part of the month of June. This is the forecast map for about a week from tomorrow, June 15th. And this is the area where there certainly are some signs that this GFS model is latching on to something here by the time we get to the middle part of the week. Notice, by the way, cool high pressure throughout much of the northeastern part of the nation. This is now the middle part of June, and here's a little low pressure area right in here, and here's another one right in here. This is signs of some tropical activity by the middle of the month, maybe going into the third week of the month of June. Cool high pressure to the north and east. A couple of areas to watch. Again, we're talking 10, 12 days away from now. The MJO kind of indicates this could happen as well. We'll watch everywhere from the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico to the Gulf of Mexico by the time we get to the third week of the month of June. In the near term, very warm and humid over the next few days throughout much of the northern and eastern part of the nation, with a daily shot at showers and thunderstorms. And any shower or storm that forms over the next few days can produce some heavy rainfall. That's it for now. For ParatonWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.